Howdy folks, Andy Fireblade Muzzler here. We're on Elite Dinners, as is the norm, and we're in the Aiabiko system. And we've come here because there is allegedly a beacon here, and there is said beacon, which has some logs on. And if you scan this, you apparently get a decal kit and a nameplate kit. But let's have a look. I should have perhaps said this will contain spoilers, because I will be playing the logs. So if you don't want to hear the logs, you want to come out here and hear them for yourselves, then stop watching now. I haven't really been doing a lot in Elite of late. I've been doing a bit of exobiology. I've been looking at the rogue signal sources, but didn't discover anything from them, so I didn't bother doing any videos on them. The unknown anomalies as well, I've been having a look at them, but once again, nothing that hasn't already been seen. But I thought, when I read this in Galnet, I thought, you know, we'll give this a go and we'll do a video on this, because it's only going to be a short video. I'm a bit at a loss of what to do in the game at the minute. There's a lot going on, and I sort of don't want to leave the bubble, because there's a lot going on with the Aftermath saga now. Okay. Three messages. That's cool. Looks quite a big beacon, really. But yeah, three messages. Let's play them. Like I say, spoilers folks. If you don't want to hear these, if you want to hear them for yourself, then stop watching. So I'm playing them now.
Joy Senne. So you're into the tap stuff, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I believe it is a very impressive movement. The fact that so many people support a diplomatic solution to the war is really encouraging.
So how does Heimar Borichev get involved in that? I mean, on your show you've shared your skepticism, I guess is the best way to put it, of how the Thargoid War has developed. You've covered failings by INRA, Aegis, and Azimuth, but the TAP thing has really appeared through social hubs, right? It comes from the people.
Well, okay, let me answer the initial question, okay? TAP, or the Thargoid Advocacy Project,
Right.
for people unfamiliar with the term.
I've been talking about it for a while now. My viewers are probably sick of it by now.
Well, let's hope not, because again, I have to say, it is really important, I think. The Thargoid Advocacy Project is, in my mind, the best chance we have for a diplomatic resolution to the war.
That'd be amazing. But would the soups even listen?
Well, systems within a superpower's domain, particularly the Empire and Federation, are very much governed with the idea that decisions are made on behalf of the people, even if that decision is unpopular. Well, the Proactive Detection Bureau is a good example of what I mean. Stellar factions withdrew from the Federation in protest at the PDB's deployment, and yet it still operates in the name of public safety. In the Alliance, where policymaking is a little more collaborative, the prospect of a military pact with Sirius Corp inspired the people of Riot to erupt in protest. And yet the pact was ratified anyway.
That Riot thing was such a wild ride. What was that guy's name?
Which guy?
The guy who organized the protest against Sirius?
Fergus Cassidy.
Cassidy, yes. He stood up to the biggest megacorp in the galaxy and got away with it. Like, imagine taking on Sirius Corporation with all its power and wealth and actually coming out on top.
Yeah, well, Cassidy harnessed the will of the people and drew the support of independent pilots.
Yeah.
And that leads back to my interest in TAP. More and more regular civilians are taking notice of the peace message and sharing it on ICE platforms.
Yeah.
Your media, Joy. My intended contribution is to bring that conversation to the mainstream news feeds and keep it there.
Like giving it some legitimacy, almost.
Yeah, well, not almost. Yes, in a manner of speaking, yes. I wouldn't say it like that because it suggests that non-mainstream media is somehow less important.
Sure.
Yeah, but we all have our uses, I suppose.
I totally get what you mean. I think that if we're being honest, the Xenopeace calls should be seen on Galnet. They should be on the Imperial Herald and on the Federal Times.
Yes.
Promoting peace and a diplomatic solution to a war which is now 5 years long shouldn't be restricted to independent journalists. It's why I'm speaking about it, and my viewers out there will shout it out when we've got a good message, and this is good. Peace is the answer.
Peace is the answer. Certainly haven't had anything near peace of yet.
Joy Senne.
Have you heard the recording from HIP 22460?
I have. It's such a sad sound. It's so mournful.
We don't know what made it. It is definitely Thargoid, but it does not match the noises from the Thargoid ships we have encountered so far.
So, some of my crew are convinced that something alive was used to power the Proteus Wave weapon that Salvation built. I wouldn't put it past him. He was such a scumbag.
You are not a fan of Salvation's work, then?
Are you kidding me? Here, let's play this sound for everyone. Turn your volume up. Listen to this. That sounds like something's alive and in pain. Whatever Salvation tried to do, it hurt the Thargoids.
And then they reacted violently.
Right.
That is what I've been arguing on the Sovereign Network. We have been the aggressor in this conflict,
Exactly.
and the Thargoids are responding in kind. There must be a concerted effort to break the cycle of war, or both species are doomed to many more years of suffering.
All three superpowers covered it up, though. The sound was leaked by an unknown source, so we kind of have to ask ourselves why.
Well, there's a lot of money to be made from warfare, Joy. Federal and Imperial navies always need ships, weapons, resources, new technology. Those far away from the front lines are making billions from this conflict.
But deliberately hiding this from us, this evidence that the Thargoids feel pain or even sadness, if that's what they did, and I'm not saying they definitely did, I'm just saying it doesn't look good, then we're being lied to. And I don't want to believe that they'd lied to us. It makes me feel icky or something.
Well, once again, the Thargoid Advocacy Project may change that. If our leaders try to convince the public that continued war is the only answer, they may be surprised by such strong calls for peace.
I hope so. Keep pushing for peace, crewmates.
Final one. All interesting.
Joy Senne.
Your crew? So, you have a ship?
Oh, no. Well, yes, actually, I do have a ship. It's a dolphin. She's a beauty. But I call my viewers my crew.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Yes, of course.
We're on a journey together. My crew have been with me since day one, through good times and not so good ones. In fact, we actually have a question sitting here with 187,000 askers. So let's see. Heimar, what do you think about the mysterious signals currently moving towards the core systems?
That is a good question. I find them fascinating. A mystery yet to be solved.
I know, right? I hope we can learn more about them soon.
Have you discussed them on your show before?
Let me tell you something. My crew has been tracking these things by the hour. We're so excited about what they could mean.
Well, your crew must have considered both the pros and cons of what these anomalies are. It would be very naive to expect a purely benevolent intent.
I get what you mean. Are you worried that they're dangerous?
Yes, I worry that we have invited danger to our space. Yes, I do. Our leaders have overseen a consistent level of antagonism towards anything non-human.
Do you think that they're Thargoid related?
Well, that is a popular theory, but currently we have no evidence to support it. All we know is that they are traveling towards our borders at a remarkable speed.
Yeah, the first one we found has a definite route. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a comet or anything. It's moving between systems.
Right, which indicates a level of intelligence or good programming, maybe.
Yeah.
But if we assume the former, and once again, we must not be naive in our thinking, if it is an intelligent source, then it means we must be very careful in how we greet it.
Yeah. If recent events are anything to go by, we'll probably try and form a battle fleet to go intercept it. I wish we'd try something else for once.
Yeah, which brings us back to the TAP idea.
Yeah.
We must petition our leaders on the local, stellar, and interstellar level.
Yeah.
Push every aspect of governance to explore diplomatic avenues with both the Thargoids and with these signals, if at all possible. Humanity has to trust the inherent compassion that has always guided it through periods of great strife.
I completely agree. So you heard the man, people. Get the message out there. We need an alternative to war, and it's time our voices were heard. But that's all the time we have for today. I've got an ice convention tomorrow, so I need some sleep. It has been so fun. You're welcome back anytime, Mr. Borichev.
Thank you for having me, Joy. I've enjoyed talking to you and to everyone.
Great.
And remember to follow the Sovereign for independent news.
We'll be there. I'll be casting again soon, crewmates. Till then, I'm wishing you goodbye, good luck, and good times to come. Mwah!
Well, there we have it. There we have it. Interesting. Yeah, so very intelligent, very interesting, not intelligent, interesting. Thargoid Advocacy Project. Yeah, but we all know there's going to be no peace between the humans and Thargoids. However, who knows? It could be that the road signal sources and the anomalies, the unknown anomalies that are heading their way to the bubble, they may well be something we didn't expect. They certainly look Thargoid, but they may not be. Now, allegedly, I think it's in the Galnet as well, the FSS has had an update. Yeah, there it is. Let's play this.
FSS upgrade to track anomalous signals. Pilots Federation alert. Full Spectrum System, FSS. Scanners are being updated with the aim of discovering the nature of the interstellar anomalies. Cynthia Sideris, chairperson of Universal Cartographics, gave this statement to the press. The scientific community remains fascinated by the phenomena that we have classified as rogue signal sources. At present we can calculate their approximate direction and velocity, but otherwise they remain a mystery. We have therefore worked with several corporations to enhance the ability of ships to analyze the signals. Engineers from Augur Vision, Chiknaxon Enterprises, Long Embedded Systems, LERP Ship Systems and other specialist companies collaborated to improve the long-range detection capabilities of FSS scanners. Their collaborative efforts produced a firmware upgrade that is designed to isolate these unique electromagnetic emissions. By agreement with every ship manufacturer, Universal Cartographics has rolled out this free update to all FSS scanners. Our hope is that with more pilots targeting the rogue signal sources, we can triangulate their positions more accurately and, perhaps, determine their composition. The objects continue to travel at faster than light speeds between distant systems, defying all attempts to intercept them. Their appearance does not match any naturally occurring stellar bodies known to science.
Wow. So, I think I may head back to Shinrata Desra, change into my exploration ship, the Anaconda, and go and see what the FSS upgrade actually does. But it sounds pretty cool. I mean, the FSS previously didn't do a lot, but it helped you hear the anomaly. So, and the rogue signals. So you know, it could be that it's now going to let you scan that anomaly. Who knows? But I'm going to go and find out, and I'll probably put it on video. So anyway, yeah, so there you go. There's a Galnet article and the logs that Galnet article related to. So we're now going to head back to Shinrata Desra, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, folks. Taddy bye.